Taking selfies in front of a hearse is more appealing to a group of 18 and 19-year-olds than experiencing a Caribbean dance festival with their best friends. They rather take lives than live life. Dancing and singing, having paint and water fights, celebrating a freedom we often take for granted since we were never slaves. History became irrelevant to a generation of people who do not even value their own life, not to mention anyone else's. Whatever happened to having a good time and putting on your best clothes with your best swag instead of having the most powerful gat? Without concern for the rest of the generation who just wants to have fun, we came to indulge in cultural experience and delight in jerk chicken and rum punch. However, Mr. Boombastic meets us at the door, blaring over sound systems and gunfire echoing in the distance. Instead, fired shots resonate as everyone runs to the door to find an escape. We realize fight or flight is the only way, so I started to pray. While I'm crouched down in a corner with my friends, I find cover. As a stray bullet could have left me shot in the head and laying dead in a bullpit dead, somebody lost a cousin, a brother, a nephew, a friend, and these fools are taking selfies in front of an ambulance? The shooter might as well have handed them the gun and they pulled the trigger. With every flash and flicker of a picture, do you see we are killing each other with selfies? We are taking our own lives as the brother who struggled to stay alive and those medics fought to save his life. We took selfies with blatant disrespect for someone else's son. Joseph Kony is hiding and they still have not been able to find him. Now, children are raping and pillaging through villages in Uganda and Sudan as Kony sips through tea umbrella straws like Kermit the Frog saying, "That's none of my business." People in America are folding their arms and shaking their head like, "Yeah, that's sad. Child soldiers starting mass genocide, but that ain't none of our business." Europeans are too busy bantering about the Duchess of Cambridge. What is she wearing and is she having a new baby? Have you seen the news lately? Rebels are assassinating villages and taking our black queens in Nigeria. Kony is starting wars against his own people. We have immigrants at the borders who still haven't seen their own families. Children displaced. Talk about a coward in the White House creating child soldiers, brainwashing the whole nation. We are our leaders. Where are our leaders? Yet we approve killing our own people because we are not worried about the African, only the African American. Where our children only have to worry about going to school, not having to fight. We are supposed to be living better. America, the land of the free and home of the brave, we can't even do that right. It's a sad day where people are held against their will. It's a sad day when people can't vote in this country. It's a sad day, but Kim Kardashian starts a new fashion trend. We are in trouble. Our minority students are no longer growing up wanting to be doctors, lawyers, writers, business owners, but instead they just want to be alive. We just want our babies to live past 25. Now society considers our communities black war combat zones where racist police officers play target practice in front of our homes. Somebody kills another boy, and I can't say I'm surprised. They were born into a world learning how to survive. If I had a son, my message would be simply to stay out of a police officer's way. I would tell them this every day, but this is still not good enough because some of us live next door to crooked cops. Some of us are walking our children to school where they patrol. The only way to stay out of their way is to be inexistent. But we refuse to stay out of your way. We will procreate, and I encourage every minority student to get in their way, educate themselves, and take their job away, because obviously when you heard the words protect and serve, you thought that referred to you. Well, I hate to inform you, but that slogan refers to us now. Protect and serve us. Ceasefire. Our hands are up, surrendering. Don't shoot.